It's November 1st. It's youth season, but it's time to hit the tree stand. So me and the boy are up and at 'em early. Got some coffee going. It is time to hit the woods. Got activity all over the place. So starting to see lots of scrapes. The rubs are starting to hit. It's time to go see what's going to happen. 10 a.m. We have not seen a single deer all morning. I think we've heard like 2 or 3 shots from the youth hunters. We've got some stands to go work on real quick. I'm gonna power cycle some trail cameras and head back in for a little nap and snack before we come out this afternoon. Sit number 2, I am by myself this afternoon. Me and the boy decided to split up. Tried 2 different blinds. He's in a blind a couple hundred yards away, down around the side of this ridge that ends in this plot that I'm out in front of. A lot of scrape activity all around here. I've been in the blind maybe 15 minutes. I already got a text that he's seen a small buck run across the plot that he's sitting near the edge of. It is getting good in Missouri. It's just a matter of time and being in the right place at the right time. So far, it has been a really good idea that Jack and I have split up. He has already seen several deer that I have not seen at all. Really good to know that we have been able to cover 2 distinct areas with these 2 blinds and don't have them both working the same deer. All these scrapes around, something's got to come by at some point after this light rain that we've had. Work these scrapes. Checked a camera that we had sitting over by his blind. Several pictures of nice deer. I know they're definitely deer that would get him excited as a 17-year-old who has no buck with a bow. Just have to hold out and be patient. The big ones will come. We just have to let the little ones walk so the big ones can come by while we still have tags. Got about 2.5 more hours. And if they're already working by him at this time of day, I feel really good about what we both might see as we get a little closer to dusk. When we got this Banks blind, we put it down on the east end of the plot. It was facing west. It was in a good spot. I killed a giant out of it 2 years ago. Now we're right at about 50-55 yards to each end. Where I shot my deer would still be about 25 to 30 yards away. Had some people on social media asking why we're wearing orange this weekend, but it's Missouri's youth firearms season. So by law, during our 2 main firearm seasons, you have to wear orange. Even bow hunting during the youth season, they require orange. And quite honestly, I don't want to get shot by a kid anyway, so it doesn't mess these deer up. I've shot so many deer within bow range during gun season that it's more about just sitting still. I've got all the windows closed. Not really worried about it, but that's why I've got the orange on. It's a law, and it's the safe thing to do, so that's what I'm going to do. Gonna shut you down for a while. Focus on these woods for a while. I'm now sitting in a relatively steady, fairly heavy rain. Makes for a pretty difficult time staying awake and real challenging hearing. I'm real glad to be in a blind right now. It would suck to be sitting in a regular tree stand. I would be soaked. Yeah, as long as I can make it through this and not fall asleep to the sound of the rain hitting the blind, I should be in pretty good shape with just about 2 hours left for these deer to come back out and freshen these scrapes. Here comes more rain. We've got about 15 minutes left to shooting light, and I just got a call from the boy that he put a shot on, a nice one, and saw a real nice one heading his way earlier. Not sure if that's the one that he ended up putting a shot on or not. I could tell he was excited. I'm excited for him. I'm going to sit in my spot until the end of shooting light. Take my time packing my stuff up. I told him to get his stuff packed up and burn that location into his memory, so when I do get over there, I can get him out of the blind, and we'll head down and start looking for a blood trail on what is hopefully his first buck with a bow. All right, well, I mentioned when I was in the stand that Jack had shot maybe 30 minutes before shooting light. I got over to him in the blind, helped him get down. We went over to where the deer was standing, and I mean, there were no signs of anything. It was wild. We just started working what was likely the trail that he saw the deer head on, and probably 15, 20 yards up. Got into some blood, and it just kept getting more and more and more, and we are right here. Let's take a look at this thing. Nice deer too. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome job, dude. How you feeling right now?
Really excited. I didn't know how far he was gonna run because there wasn't a lot at the very start, but it really picked up.
Yeah, that is a really nice deer, buddy. I am so proud of you. You were by yourself in that blind and got it all done by yourself tonight. Awesome job. Awesome job. Nice shot. Great work, buddy.
Thank you.